So this is the Mamaroo by 4moms, and it'll run you anywhere between $200 and $300, but is it worth it? Let's find out.
Hey yo.
Hey guys, Andrew here with dad.verb, where we vlog, chat fatherhood, and share our thoughts on family-related products. Gotta start by saying that this isn't a sponsored or paid video. These are my honest thoughts, and right behind me is the 2015 Mamaroo 3, I guess you can call it, not the 2017 Mamaroo 4. Now, I have played with the 4, and to be honest with you, the differences between the two model years aren't really that extravagant, so I think this could be a good review video regardless of which model you're gonna be going after, and you can just compare it between the two and weigh the pros and cons. So let's start with listing out some differences between the 2015 and the 2017 model, and the biggest differentiator is going to be that bottom interface, that bottom panel. It's got a fresh new update in the Mamaroo 4. It's much more intuitive. They move the buttons around just a little bit, and now the power button is off on its own on the left side, and that can be operated with your big toe now, which I know is kind of odd, but a lot of parents did request that the power button be off on its own so that they can just operate it with their foot. So in addition to that, we've got redesigned button icons, a redesigned app, which actually can apply to the 2015 model as well, so that's not a really big differentiator. There's new softer fabrics on the Mamaroo, and then another big one is probably going to be the mobile. They've updated the plush toy balls up at the top so that it can have a mirror, and it's just a little bit softer and all that. So when we first found out we were pregnant, I built a bit of a splurge list of baby items that I really wanted, strollers and whatever, but one of the things on that list was the Mamaroo. Now, why? Well, from the pictures on the site to the branding of their box to the product itself, it's a beautifully designed swing, and it looks like Apple's design team stopped making phones and started doing baby swings instead. Now, the swing itself isn't a traditional back and forth swing. It actually rocks side to side, which is supposed to mimic the containment and motions felt in utero. Now, I don't know how true that is, but you know, I'll take it. Sounds awesome. It can hold babies up to 25 pounds, and it's listed at 17 pounds right here, so it is a little heavy. It's approximately 24 inches long, 20 inches wide, and 34 inches tall, so it's got a relatively small profile compared to some other larger competitors like Fisher-Price's Snuggle-Puppy. Out of the box, it comes with a standard AC plug, so yeah, it always needs to be plugged in. It's not battery operated. The seat can be adjusted and reclined, and it comes with a removable fabric seat, which you can unzip and toss into the wash. Also, there's a mobile with 3 plush balls to entertain the baby. So in my opinion, the mobile arm can be strengthened. In Henry's first few months, he wasn't really able to reach it, but by the end of month 4 or 5, somewhere around there, he's able to grab it and try to eat the whole thing. So that kind of enabled a little bit of wear and tear where the arm meets the actual chair itself. And it started up over here where it normally rests, and it's just kind of sank down to there. So if you're paying over $200 for this thing, it should probably be strengthened a little bit. So obviously the bread and butter of the Mamaroo is going to be that side to side motion, which actually hasn't changed between any of the model years. It comes with 5 swing options and 5 speed options for you to choose from, all very smooth and very responsive. The mechanics in the base are a little larger than other swings, which means it gives off a little bit more sound, and it's by no means distracting, but it's just like a low swooshing buzz, I guess you can call it. Now, the Mamaroo does have a built-in audio interface, but in my opinion, it's kind of a joke. I don't know if they updated it with the Mamaroo 4. I don't think that they did, though. You can choose from a few different sounds, or you can plug in your phone and play from it, but we just use our Amazon Echo to play any sort of sound, any sort of white noise or anything like that, because the sound quality on this thing, it's pretty bad. And I know that it's just for babies and it's for sleep, but you know, 4moms, have a little bit of respect. We're paying over $200 for this thing, and the parents still have to deal with it. They all just kind of sound like variants of TV static. Let's go ahead and talk about the app. This is a good example of when good hardware meets good software. The app is very simple with only one main screen, and it's super responsive. That being said, as much as I enjoy integrating tech into my life, I rarely actually open this app. For me, it's just easier to put the baby in the swing and set it myself. Now, you're probably watching this review because you're wondering whether or not you should buy this. And to that, I would say, sure, get it, as long as your retailer has a decent return policy. We bought it because, well, primarily because I wanted it, but second, because a dad buddy of mine, he swore by it. He's like, I love this thing, the baby loves this thing, and it has solved everything for us. So we went ahead and bought it, and for the first 3 months, Henry was not into it. He'd sit in it for about 3 minutes before throwing a fit. Henry started off incredibly colicky, and we thought that this would help. It didn't. The Mamaroo is not a solution to help calm colic or promote sleep. Maybe it was the naive kind of rookie dad in me to think that, but the reality is it's not. For some babies, it might be, but for ours and a few friends of ours, this was not the answer. I almost wanted to force Henry to like this thing because I liked it so much. It's expensive. Look at it, Henry. It's gorgeous. Look at that design. But babies don't care about price. They don't care about design. You do. Henry hated it those first few months. It wasn't until about month 4 or 5 or so where he actually did start to enjoy it, and it really did help. Especially helped Katie when she was getting ready in the morning. He would just sit in it and play for a little bit. But by then he was about to age out of it because he was reaching that 25-pound limit. So the question is, would I buy this again? And for us, our baby, I would say no. The reason why we did hold on to this one for as long as we did is because we actually got it for a really good price. We got a floor model version of it, so it was incredibly discounted, and on top of that we got 20% off of that. So we got it for a super lowball price. But for other people who are going to pick this up, I would suggest you buying it, testing it out, and if your baby's not feeling it, then just go ahead and return it, but give it like a trial period of a couple weeks. So let's talk about some other alternatives to consider. Fisher Price's Rock and Play is always a solid bet. We have the Graco Slim Spaces baby swing downstairs on our first floor. It doesn't simulate the whole utero feeling, but I don't think Henry's too angry about it. And I haven't tried the Nuna Leaf, but that certainly does look appetizing, and I'd love to test that out. So what do you guys think about the Mamaroo? Either the 2015 or the 2017 version? Should you save your money or should you splurge on it? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Also down there is a like button that I'd really appreciate if you could just smash that if you found this video helpful. For more vlogs and reviews just like this one, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video and come back for the next one. Later.